Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of Daily Bug Bounty Challenge. Today we're going to continue hunting. As you can see, the previous day we arrived to a JSON file that contains an API endpoint, as you can see in here. And we write down that. So, human friendly view, we can do this. Going to the inspect and okay, going to debugger and in here search for API dot school bear and you can see. So what we can do in here, we can create this JavaScript file and see what happened in here. So this is the endpoint and API path, API methods, API data, and so on. Okay, if we go up, generator is already execution. And okay, let's see what we can do. If we search for this, okay, user password token. Write down this one in here. But in here, and let's check this. How we copy that and open before that go in here, clear history, and yes. Okay, get back in here, paste this and copy and okay, user password token. Let's check what happened when we open this URL. So this is what we're gonna do in here, and we're going to check every single endpoint. We're going to read the entire this JavaScript, and also we can use an help from ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how. For example, we can, let's go in here, change token. Okay, okay, okay. From here, not this one, comes, okay. From here, going down, going down, going down, going down, path, okay, to here. Copy that, and if we, okay. So as you can see in here, we copy this estimate of code over into here. This is very cool. Let me show you how. Help ChatGPT to us. As you can see here, I am going to tell him or her analyze this for me and clear my mind about it. Okay, code functionality as the heart of this code is the function XP, which acts as an API request wrapper. Okay, return and okay. XP is async wait style abstraction using MP and SP, which are handling. Okay, BP is an alias for the custom Axios instance pre-configured with interceptors, headers, and edges. As you can see here. Okay, let's continue. API client setup VP. Cons VP, cons N. Okay. Is part of create a customized Axios like instance with extra utility attached. Is cancel, merge config, to form data. It's modeled after how Axios bundles features together. Password reset flow, as you can see in here, and call API to verify if reset token is valid and endpoint. And if this help us, I'm very happy about this. And another thought that going into my mind is to fuzz. Yes, it we're going to pause in here, but in the password change, we faced with an error that is here. Okay, this is interesting for us. As we can see, we can highlight it with orange and okay, this is it. Let's continue. Get back to the in here and let's see what happened in here. And all right, putting on the penetration testing hat, dive in and break down the contextual overview. So you you're analyzing a password reset flow. As you can see, we arrive to a page that is show us nothing, absolutely access restrict, but we dive into the debugger and we'll check the backend code. We arrived to an API that is for the change the password. So what we can do in here, as you can see in here, okay, using location that hash a fragment identifier is not sent to the server during request. This makes safer multi-passive. Okay, it's not what I expected, but as you can see, ChatGPT is very, very helpful for us when we don't know what we're gonna do and what we should do in here. And the summary of recommendation is reset token passed in location.hash, no claims that validation of token passport, brute force risk, and passport dot add change, unknown server error, verbosity, passport policy enforcement, and so on. Okay, let's type in here and check for this. And if we search for API path and user password token, user password change, and this. What happened in here? As you can see, if we send this to the repeater and change this to the what if we arrive to this reset token? Yeah. If we arrive to the reset token, that means we can use this for bypass the token. So we can save this request reset token, okay? And save this. And what if we delete this and 0 and send invalid reset token, okay? And what if we send this rapidly? Nothing happened. We can, there is a way to check this. Can we, can we do something that is related to this page? I think we can go to the justitakeaway.com. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. We're going to the justitakeaway.com, then going to the and a path that is that have a subdomain named restaurant and trying to log into it and then trying to change the password and capture all the proxy in proxy and then trying to see and watch what happened exactly in that place. So, as you can see, this API is a regular API. And what if we going to the place and order people, government, events, so, and place an order, flexible, join our team. What happen if we going in here is deliver us in here. So I pause the video and trying to set up an account and trying to change the password and see what happens. So the thing that I told you earlier is not good. Reset password API. Check that we can do this directly. No, we can do that. And this is the flow. I going in here and trying to enter my email address. When I click on send in my email client, as you can see in here, in my email client, when I click on this, as you can see, copy in here. This give me a key. When I put this key in here and trying to send this get back to me the error. But what if I replace with this? And in here I tell to this routes and send. Okay, forbidden class play get us. Listen to me when we trying to and suggest to do this kind of jobs in here because of that in this specific domain we don't faced with any WAF like Cloudflare or anything. And in the policy of the program, we saw that the code base of all the domain is same. And if we found a vulnerability of one specific domain, that is for all the domains. So when we create an account in a specific domain, that account can accessible from all the domains. And this leads us to have huge surface to work. So this road and this specific API road is very, very, very important to us because we can get out of the trap of Cloudflare. So that's it for tonight, and I'm very happy to continue this challenge for 4 days and hope we arrive to our first paid bug report as soon as it possible. Thanks for your watching. See you tomorrow.